Gratitude to God, gratitude to God. God is love. Laws of human nature. The laws of human nature. I have to eat my oranges though. Gotta get them fluids up in you. What up, DeMarco? I come prepared, believe that. Ain't shit lacking over here. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram. Salute A-Ball and MJG, Kool-Aid Dirty. I've been watching y'all watch me, man. Gratitude, humility. Y'all know y'all the brothers. Free Larry Hoover. All right, laws of nature. Let me get this camera a little bit better over here. All right, that's where we left off at yesterday. Shit, I did the introduction with y'all. We're gonna start off on chapter 1. Master your emotional self. I'm gonna get back and give y'all the quick little intro to where we left off at. We did the introduction. I did the introduction with y'all either yesterday or the day before. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go straight to 1. I think we was at transform self-love into empathy. That's where I left off at. But just in case, I'm gonna do the first page on that chapter. Let's see where we at. Master your emotional self, the inner thing, the keys to human nature, recognize. This is how we do it. So basically, when I read the introduction to y'all, it was about master your emotional self, the law of irrationality, the inner Athena, keys to human nature. Step 1, recognize the biases. Step 2, beware the inflaming factors. Step 3, strategies toward bringing out the rational self. We're on chapter 2 now. Transform self-love into empathy, the law of narcissism. Check out this narcissistic shit, this society we live in. All right, narcissism. What I've noticed about narcissistic people, if you notice, the social media really took the mask off. It took the deceptive mask off of a lot of people's fake ass, but now people who have eyes that really can see, who have that eye that really can see. The law of narcissism. That's where we're gonna go with it. Examples of narcissistic types. So we're on content on chapter 2 of the table of contents, the laws of nature. We're gonna start off at transform self-love into empathy on page 42. That's where we at. This is called food for thought. All right. I did my physical fitness exercising. Now I'm exercising my muscle and that brain. All right, transform self-love into empathy. Let me get this shit better set up. Hold on. Let's go ahead and get it this way. Everybody and their mama was watching me dance, right? You know I don't care. I'm dancing for God. I'm not dancing for nobody else but God. Let me share this YouTube video real quick. Matter of fact, I can go on Instagram right now. I ain't gotta wait. Let's get on Instagram, then we'll start the narcissism. Let me share the YouTube video on Facebook real quick. All right, this Saturday too, real quick. This Saturday at Rooftop, my birthday party this Saturday at the Rooftop. I'm bringing out the Chicago Cannabis Party Bus. I'm providing transportation. Sunday we in shit, everybody. I can't think of everybody's name right. That's fucked up. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? You don't remember me, who I am? The entire Town, my entire family. Mac 10 and oh shit. Mac. Okay. What up, Mac? What up? I'm drawing a blank. I don't know why. Meet us in Town, afternoon time. I want to say the park is Hyde Park. And it's gonna be Dennis Holbrook Sosa, our brother, our family. So make sure y'all come out and support Wentzville. So the video is right here. Everybody name, I don't know why, that shit drew a blank like a motherfucker. Like, that's crazy. Now, when I get off this video, I don't remember everybody's name. That's crazy. I know Mac, Coco, Dennis. I don't want to give out the government. I got the government name right here in the front of my mind, but that's not what I'm trying to call them. I'm trying to call them from the names we know them as. That's what I'm saying. Coco, not Mrs. Bledsoe. Beloved of my family out there in Villetide. So yes, I'm there. I'll see y'all Sunday. Y'all make sure y'all come out Saturday to the where the fuck is this video at? Let me share it this way. I'm tripping. I'm looking for the motherfucker on my other phone. I do not even see it. I'm on my YouTube account. Let's get to it. Alright. We're going on. I'm going on Instagram. We're gonna do this video real quick. See, really, it's not that I'm trying to teach nobody anything. I'm nobody's leader. I'm nobody's teacher. I'm a student. These videos I play back and I listen and I take heed to hearing my mouth. These live videos or these reels or whatever you do, you know, to do digital images or just motion images. We're going on Instagram now. It's definitely a tutoring situation. It's definitely a mentor. I am my own mentor. When for example, I can get a book or a piece of paper from a program. If it's from your school, it says from your school. All I have to do is just read it. Don't even think about it. Just read the fucking paper verbatim. Then I'll come back, watch myself reading it, listen to myself reading it, and I learn it easier. That's just me. So I'm teaching myself at the same time, simultaneously, of trying to teach the masses. So let me set up this Instagram real quick, and we finna do the damn thing with the with narcissism. All right, Instagram. I'm starting from the beginning again because Instagram just not getting on. I'm already on YouTube. Let's get it. Gratitude to God. Gratitude to God. Gratitude to God. Just drinking on a little Capri Sun fruit punch. Nah, that's irrelevant. It's beautiful out here. The sun is beaming. Mississippi River is glowing. The people are out here just fraternizing, having a good time. I'm out here running around telling everybody, God bless you, God bless you. Everybody fist bumping me. When I first left out the loft, I can't even get past City Garden. All my guys out there, the security guards, they call them the clean guys or the clean crew, all of them out there. I'm like, hey, what up, y'all? Well, y'all can cut the water fountain on over there at City Garden. They like, it should be by Memorial Day. We just doing a lot of construction. I'm like, God bless y'all. God is love, love is God. They all ran up to me, fist bump me. It's all humility. It's all about just exuding love. What are you using your energy for? I exert my energy for positivity, for love, and for God's mission. I am the blue brother. Not getting on. I only got probably like 15% of power on 2 of these phones. That phone, Instagram gonna last. That phone will never die. Literally, that's a Samsung something. That motherfucker don't never die. So we doing this. We on page 42, and the table of contents as follows says, transform self-love into empathy. Peep that. Let's break that one sentence down real quick. Transform your self-love. Once you practice and master that you loved yourself, took yourself off the back burner, now everybody mad at you, they jealous and envious of you, outshining of yourself. Remember grandma used to tell us, if you want something done right, do it yourself. It hit different. Your success will hit different when you do it with just God, with just your mustard seed of faith. Yes, men and women will be utilized by God. God gonna send you angels, gonna send you warriors, gonna send you helpers, gonna send you financiers, accountants. He sent me everything. God sent me everything. Everything I got. My hashtag says what? All of my money, all of my blessings came from God irrefutably. This ain't no game. I live in a downtown loft for free. I don't pay no money. Either I'm living in a damn dream or this is a nightmare. Yeah, right. How the fuck is it a nightmare? I am not struggling for money because God said do not worry. Read Matthew. I can't remember the chapter off the top. I think it's Matthew 25. Don't quote me on that one. But in Matthew, God spoke and said, it was either through apostle, but he literally said that, he said a lot. I'm gonna leave it at the quiet. The law of narcissism. The law of narcissism. The law of narcissism. We all naturally possess the most remarkable tool for connecting to people and attaining social power, empathy. When cultivated and properly used, let me put this paper right here. When cultivated and properly used, it can allow us to see into the moods and minds of others. That's like reading for their resistance. This instrument, however, is blunted by our habitual self-absorption. We are all narcissists, admit it. We are all narcissists. We're all narcissistic. Some deeper on the spectrum than others. Our mission in life is to come to terms with this self-love, self-love, self-love. Self-love is the biggest middle finger in history. To all of y'all haters, to all of your demons, to all of your past bad trauma experience with humans, circumstances, or events. Self-love is the biggest middle finger. Our mission, like I say, is self-love, and learn how to turn our sensitivity outward. Watch this. Learn how to turn our sensitivity outward toward others. That's what empathy is. Instead of inward. You already mastered self-love. Your answers are coming from. You know that. So you can't be selfish now and keep the knowledge, the wisdom, or the understanding to just yourself. The Creator didn't create you to be a miracle and make it to where you at right now in 2022, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. That's the new kid soul. She made it. She almost bagged up in it. So we must recognize at the same time the toxic narcissists among us before getting enmeshed in their dramas and poisoned by their envy. A lot of your family members or friends and foes are narcissistic, jealous, and envious of your 180-degree turnaround, recreation, new you, transformation, new blessings. You got a new house, you got a new car, you got new shoes, whatever new you got, and they got everything old, they're not gonna be inspired. They're gonna be jealous and envious. Stay away from everybody asses that act that way, or that you intuitively know that they are that way. You're gonna know from the vibration. My homeboy posted it. You can pick up on them too. The non-verbal cues that we go through, 90% of communication is me giving you non-verbal cues. You also have, so a lot of these things you need to learn how to read from your family and from your friends. Because if you're using that word friend still, I hope you're using it lightly. Let me get a little. Y'all ready for this? Watch this. In trying to satisfy our hunger for attention, wait, I didn't skip some shit, wait. The narcissistic spectrum. From the moment we are born, feel a never-ending need for attention. We are social animals to the core. Our survival and happiness depend on the bonds we form with others. I'm gonna repeat that. Our survival and happiness, not mine. Our survival and happiness depend on the bonds we form with others. Yeah, it do depend on me forming bonds with my kids, and of course family members that really reciprocate love. So yes, that is true. But not everybody you have to build a bond with, because they don't even want to cohesively build a bond with you. So it'd be a futile effort. Not saying don't try, but don't keep trying. Don't put yourself in the back burner to try to help somebody that don't want to help. And remember I told y'all this. You cannot wake up a person or people that pretends to be asleep. You cannot wake up a person or a body of people that want to be asleep and that want to live their comfortable life and be in a fantasy world and not be in reality, like what's really going on. They're losing, somebody winning, they're in poverty, somebody wealthy. Where we at? If people do not pay attention to us, we cannot connect to them on any level. And the attention is their power, right? That's why they call it pay attention. If you pay attention to negativity or to negative toxic people, it's gonna cost you. Do a withdrawal, change bank accounts, change fucking banks. Do an overseas account if you need to. Some of this is purely physical. We must have people looking at us to feel alive. As those who have, especially celebrities really are narcissistic. As those who have gone through long periods of isolation can attest, the pandemic had our asses isolated. Didn't the coronavirus pandemic, COVID-19, 1999, show y'all the real family, show y'all the real friends, and show y'all who the fuck to get away from? How many jobs y'all quit and didn't go back to? Thank God for the holy reset. As those, I said that, okay. I'm gonna go back on that sentence. As those who have gone through long periods of isolation can attest, without eye contact, we begin to doubt our existence. Ain't that about a bitch? I don't. And to descend into a deep depression. Are you telling me if you don't get eye contact from human beings, you're gonna be depressed? That's what the laws of nature is saying in Robert Greene's book. Fuck them looking in. I wear shades most of the time. First of all, you can't even look me in my fucking eye. Anyway, let me get to the point. Let me get to the jewels in the gem. I'm gonna quit interjecting. Let me get y'all to what Robert Greene is trying to say, and then I will follow up with what I'm saying on my perspective. But this need is also deeply psychological. Through the quality of attention we receive from others, we feel recognized and appreciated for who we are. All I'm gonna go is like this. Our sense of self-worth depends on this, because this is so important to the human animal. People will do almost anything to get attention, including committing a crime or attempting suicide. Look behind almost any action, and you will see this need as a primary motivation. I gotta repeat that. Because this is so important to the crime or attempting suicide, look behind almost any action in the past, and you will see this need as a primary motivation. In trying to satisfy our hunger for attention, however, we face an inevitable problem. There is only so much of it to go around. In the family, we have to compete with our siblings, at school, with classmates, at work, with colleagues. Compete, competition, compete, competition, compete, competition, compare, compare, compare. I got a quote out there. I say this. When you compete with your family, with your classmates, or with your work colleagues, you will become bitter. But when you only compete with yourself, you will become better. They must deal with their own problems. There are even some, I think the helicopter finna land. There are even some who are downright hostile and disrespectful to us. How do we handle those moments when we feel psychologically alone or even abandoned? We can double our efforts to get attention and notice, but this can exhaust our energy, and it can often have the opposite effect. People who try too hard seem desperate and repulse the attention they want. We simply cannot rely on others to give us constant validation, and yet we crave it. Facing this dilemma from early childhood on, most of us come up with a solution that works quite well. We create a self, an image of ourselves that comforts us and makes us feel validated from within. This self is composed of our tastes, our opinions, how we look at the world, what we value. In building this self-image, we tend to accentuate our positive qualities and explain away our flaws. We cannot go too far in this, for if our self-image is too divorced from reality, other people will make us aware of the discrepancy and self that we can love and cherish. Our energy turns inward. We become the center of our attention. When we experience those inevitable moments when we are alone or not feeling appreciated, we can retreat to this self and soothe ourselves. If we have moments of doubt and depression, our self-love raises us up, makes us feel worthy and even superior to others. This self-image operates as a thermostat, helping us to regulate our doubts and insecurities. We are no longer completely dependent on others for attention and recognition. We have self-esteem. and learn coping skills too, you all. This ideal might seem strange. We generally take this self-image completely for granted. The air we breathe, it operates on a largely unconscious basis. We don't feel or see the thermostat as it operates. The best way to literally visualize this dynamic is to look at those who lack a coherent sense of self. People we shall call deep narcissists. Wait, deep narcissists. I'll be fucking mispronouncing words. I'm not English. I don't understand the English dictionary or English language. I'm not from England. My bad, y'all. Hint, hint, hint. Yeah, right. Ain't my bad. I'm trying to pronounce some shit that cast spells. Nah. Green 314. What up, Conrad? And constructing a self that we can hold on to and love. The key moment in this development occurs between the ages of 2 and 5 years of age. As we slowly separate from our mother, we face a world in which we cannot get instant gratification. We also become aware that we are alone and yet dependent qualities of our parents, their strength, their ability to soothe us, and incorporate these qualities into ourselves. If our parents encourage us in our first efforts at interdependence, if they validate our need to feel strong and recognize our unique qualities, then our self-image takes root and we can slowly build upon it. Deep narcissists have a sharp break in this early development, and so they never quite construct a consistent and realistic feeling of a self. Their mothers or fathers might be deep narcissists themselves, too self-absorbed to acknowledge the child, to encourage its early efforts at independence. Independence. It wasn't enter that time. Independence. Or alternatively, the parents could be enmeshers, over-involved in the child's life, suffocating it with attention, isolating it from others, and living through its advancements as a means to validate their own self-worth. That's most of these corrupt parents and guardians, you all. They give the child no room to establish a self. In the backgrounds of almost all deep narcissists, we find either abandonment or enmeshment. The result is that they have no self to retreat to, no foundation for self-esteem, and are completely dependent on the attention that they can get from others to make them feel alive and worthy. In childhood, if such I'm gonna leave it right there on page 44. We're just gonna break it down. So what this is talking about, let's see if he summarizes it up. All right, I'm gonna skip to chapter 3 real quick. When we continue and get done with chapter 2, which is the laws of human nature transform self-love into empathy. The next chapter we'll be reading when we're done with that other chapter will be chapter 3, see through people's masks. The law of role playing. I'm gonna end this video with that little paragraph of what chapter 3 gonna introduce you to in the book of the Laws of Nature by Robert Greene. The law of role playing. Watch this, check this out. People tend to wear the mask that shows them off in the best possible light. Humble, confident, and diligent mask. They say the right things, they smile the right way, and seem interested in your ideas and your promotion. They learn to conceal their insecurity, really know their true feelings or motives or agendas. And on occasion, we are blindsided by their sudden resistance, hostility, manipulative actions, jealousy, and envy. Fortunately, I'm adding words too. They're synonymous. Fortunately, though, the mask has cracks in it. People continually leak out their true desires in the non-verbal cues. They cannot completely control the 90% of their language, which are non-verbal cues. Facial expressions, vocal inflections, tension in the body, and nervous gestures. And they always got their face like this. They can't help it. You must master this language by transforming yourself into a superior reader of men and women, males and females. Armed with this knowledge, you can take the proper defensive measures. On the other hand, since appearances are what people judge you by, you must learn how to present the best front and play your role to the maximum effect. We will continue The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. I thought I was on page 42 though. No, we're on page 52. That's what we're gonna continue at. I'm about to go get done bike riding my bike and do about 100 miles minimum, lose about 5 pounds and about 1,000 calories real quick. Drink on some water, some Capri Sun, and eat me some mandarin oranges. And enjoy God's green earth. Enjoy this vitamin D, this melanin going into my frontal lobe. It's going through my pineal gland, however way you want to pronounce it. And I'm getting recharged up. Right by the arch. Right by the biggest antenna in Missouri. Treat and speak to yourself the way you want others to treat and speak. The way you want others to treat and speak to you. Self-love. Love yourselves. And I remember my post I put out there yesterday. I said this, you all. I said a lot. But one of my posts I had said, of course a lie is a lie if everyone believes that shit. The truth is still the truth, even if nobody believes it. But I had put a post out there yesterday. I'll repost it and come back to it on my next video. Because my thoughts be all over the place when it comes to trying to drop jewels and give y'all these gems. I got so much information in my head that I do these videos to get the information out, and I play it back, and it comes back to me like a boomerang. So technically I'm echoing. You're your biggest fan. You should be your biggest fan and your biggest mentor and your biggest teacher. So my videos teach me just as well as I'm trying to humbly teach you all something that I've learned. God is love. Love is God. Gratitude. In the next probably hour or two. Lastly, Sunday, Villetown, Hyde Park for Dennis Holbrook commemorative birthday celebration. Everything. We doing it big for Dennis Holbrook in Wentzville, Missouri, Sunday, 2:00 p.m. Hyde Park. Saturday, April 30th, in 2 days, and 1 day in the wake up. Rooftop party. The flyer is out there. Started about nightfall, about 7:30, 8:00 p.m. Come on out to my Chicago X birthday party, April 30th, this Saturday, 1 day in the wake up. RSVP, call me at 314-450-0984 or text me. I am COS Chicago. I do have a name change. I am Chicago X, and it will be finalized soon. Gratitude to God for all of these blessings, all of this strength, and for being covering me with the blood, and for protecting us all and protecting me, keeping us all healthy. And that's my prayer to you all, from me to you. Much love, much love, much love. Free them all, save them all, wake them all. Long live the legacy and the spirit of my grandmother, Betty Williams, our grandmother. Long live the legacy and the spirit of our Auntie Shirley, our Uncle Maine, Charles Williams, and Mikey, Shango Cochran, Shango Williams, everybody that transitioned and transcending. Gratitude to all our ancestors, you all. Gratitude to all of your family. Love the ones who love you. Remove all toxic individuals out of your life. Remove them. A lot of people are not your supporters. Focus on gratitude. Don't focus on their attitude. And don't let the negative feelings grow through you and release them. Release all negative thoughts, all negative feelings. I'm ending on this note. Positive thoughts, positive feelings, positive words, positive healing, positive actions and behaviors, positive results. Gratitude to God. God is love. Love is God.